Now guys, in order to understand the following story, you need to know a little fact about me. I like rocks. I don't mean rock music, I already did a speech about that. I mean actual stones, the stuff that mountains are made of. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels in my hands, smooth or textured. Just like rocks. Occasionally I bring home some rocks as souvenirs from my travels. Those usually fall into two categories. They are either historically important rocks, like I have a piece of a wall of Constantinople, or just the rocks that are pretty, nice to look at. I wouldn't go as far as saying that I have a rock collection at home, but I do have some lying around. And the story I'm going to share right now is about one such rock hunting incident. So it happened a few weeks ago. I was in the Caucasus for a really brief trip, just visiting some relatives there for the weekend, and we went hiking in the mountains. It was a great experience. We were walking up a canyon, and for some reason the water was lower than usual, some freak event which happens only a few times a year, and we could see this riverbed. It was like the guy who led us there, he called it the Martian landscape. It was fabulous. I loved it, and it almost didn't rain, and while we were going back to the car, suddenly I noticed it. And there it was. It was a beautiful rock. It was love at first sight. Now, I know what you must be thinking, right? In the end, it's just a rock. Well, let me tell you. Remember I said there are two kinds of rocks, the historically important ones and the beautiful ones. Now this one, the one I'm using today as a prop, that's one of the historically important ones. It comes from a monastery of some sort. Now, the one I'm telling you about, that was a beauty. So imagine a much nicer rock. Like everything you could wish for in a rock. It was big and smooth as a pebble, red with white dots, beauty of a rock. I realized I had to have it. So I said and done. So I picked it up, put it in my pocket, and next morning at the airport, I'm standing with my bag. As I said, a really short trip, so I didn't have luggage. I just has this carry-on, small bag. So I'm approaching the security, and so I put it on this transport belt. I pass through, and then a stern lady behind the counter asks me, "What do you have in your bag?" I say, probably mean my passport. Maybe my cell phone, my tablet? Says, no, that big round thing in there. Say, you must mean my rock. Says, what is that? Well, it's a rock. So she takes it, they x-ray it, they scan it, they poke it. At some point I was sure she was going to lick it. And then after maybe 5 or 10 minutes of experimentation, she says, so this is a rock. I told you so, like 10 minutes ago. She said, why do you need a rock? I expected this comment to come sooner, but it only came then. I said, well, I want to keep it as a souvenir about your beautiful land. She said, well, you cannot take it. I said, why? She says, it could be used as a weapon. Saying, Now I begin to see my rock collection in an entirely different light. I say, all right, now what do you suggest I do with it? She says, well, you can just check it in as luggage. I said, will they take my rock? I don't have any luggage, just this bag. She says, oh, of course they will. So I go back to the ticket lady. So there is a line standing in front of her, so I just brush them aside, so I put the rock on and say, the lady over there said I could check this in. Please do, here's my ticket. She says, what is this? I tell her, I'll save you 10 minutes of experimentation. This is a rock, an ordinary rock. Please check it in, it's my luggage. She says, we do not check in rocks. I said, says who? Show me the rules which say you cannot check in rocks. She says, all of our luggage must be properly packaged. I say, all right. So I cannibalize something I have in my bag. I put out a wrapping, like paper wraps, and I wrap it on like that, and proudly give it to her. I say, here it is. It's all wrapped up nicely. Nah, that's not proper packaging. Saying, come on, I don't care about how you handle it. It's a rock, even you cannot break it. It's probably the first time I travel where I'm not concerned that somebody can break my luggage. He says, nah, you know, we need either a box or a bag, something that's sealed and closed. And this time, I seriously considered checking in this nice leather bag. This shows you how much I love rocks. Then I realized I'm not doing it, so I was just saying, "Oh, and shut up and take my rock. Stop acting crazy and take my rock." She was like, so I am acting crazy. And at this time, I'm really stressed. Unfortunately, I didn't know many of the things I know now. I didn't know about this smile trick. And frankly, she wasn't so beautiful. She didn't relax me that much. And I didn't know her psychological type. So I was just feeling this rage welling up inside me. And I felt my cave ancestors really rising up. I thought about this whole rock as a weapon thing once again. But then I realized violence is not the answer here. So I went back to the security room, found a nice quiet corner. And I sat there, had a moment with my rock. And I thought that things are probably not going to work out between us. And I wrapped it up nicely and left it in the corner. Just a nice, solid object sitting in the corner. And I breezed past the security. And when I was sitting there waiting for my flight, I heard them announce, "A passenger who forgot their personal belongings, please go and pick them up." And then when I was going with my ticket to the exits, I heard them repeat it again. "The passenger with the personal belongings, please come back as soon as possible." And then, while I was going inside the gates, I saw some people with the dogs and some strange apparatus running there, and the announcement that the security point A will be closed until some other indefinite time. And I felt vindicated. A bit sad, but vindicated. Now, a humorous story is not supposed to have any morals. I'll give you two. First, sometimes you have to learn to let go. And second, don't mess with a guy with a big rock.